Alright guys, today we're going to talk about multiplying functions in the form of g of x times f of x. Last week we worked with adding and subtracting. Today we're going to talk about multiplication. So looking at this right here, I know I gave you 12 problems, I'm only going to make y'all do 8. So I'll do the first 2 with you, that'll give you 6 on your own. Just do them on a separate sheet of paper, take a picture. Hopefully this will work out pretty good. After reading all y'all's responses from last week, y'all are pretty excited about this. In comparison, I know a lot of us would rather be at school or not having to do it at all, but hopefully this will work out for you. So like I said, this is kind of pronounced g of x times f of x. So if we're going to do that, just plug in what we know, guys. So g of x, negative 4x plus 5, times f of x, 4x plus 3. I mean, what do we have here? We have a binomial times a binomial. So this is where we go back to our FOIL method, or we can just draw our arrows. But remember, we're going to distribute that number on both sides. So negative 4x times 4x gives me negative 16x squared. Negative 4x times 3 gives me negative 12x. 5 times 4x gives me 20x. 5 times 3 gives me 15. Combining like terms, remember if we do it in that order, they're always going to line up in the middle. So we have negative 16x squared. Negative 12x plus 20x gives me 8x plus 15. And that's what we're looking for right there. If you need to look at that a little bit more, pause it. We're going to go ahead and do number 2. And then I'll let y'all get after it. The board wants to move on me when I'm trying to erase it. So number 2, we have h of x is equal to x squared minus 4 plus 2x. G of x is equal to negative x minus 5. And once again, they want us to find h of x times g of x. Now, you'll notice on the rest of your assignment, everything is binomial times binomial. This one actually was a, trinomial times a binomial. Plug in what we know, we got x squared minus 4 plus 2x times negative x minus 5. If you'll recall back, we did this not too long ago, maybe about a month and a half, somewhere along there. But whenever we're multiplying functions, remember how we created our box chart? So we come through here, put our x squared minus 4 plus 2x. And then down on the left-hand side, we put our other equation, negative x minus 5. Remember, those signs have to stay with those numbers or variables. So looking at this, then we multiply it. Negative x times x squared gives me negative x cubed. Negative x times negative 4, negative times negative, we're going to have positive 4x. Negative x times 2x gives me negative 2x squared. Multiply them out, negative 5x squared plus 20 minus 10x. Now, considering this wasn't in descending order, these aren't necessarily going to line up as far as combining like terms, but just take what we know up here. We have negative x cubed, mark it off, we've already combined it. My squares, negative 5x squared minus 2x squared gives me negative 7x squared. 4x minus 10x gives me negative 6x plus 20. So tomorrow we're going to meet, I think it's 10:30 to 11, 2 to 2:30 on Zoom. If you have any questions, I'll answer them for you. If you just want to stop in and say hello, whatever you got for me. So I know y'all are probably losing y'all's mind. Maybe good to have a little bit of social interaction. So, but here's what we got. Make sure you're getting that submitted. It's not going to be, we want it done by Tuesday. At the end of this week, I'll start submitting it as a missing assignment, which means it's going to go in as a 0. You can still submit it later, but it will start fluctuating your grade a little bit. So here it is. Hope y'all have a good one. See y'all Wednesday.